All right. Go to work here. Hey, I'll make this thing, being about the bit focus, show the wrong way. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right. Thanks, George. Roll call.
Here.
Okay. Minutes for June 23rd. A motion? Mr. Litter.
Make motion to accept the 23rd minutes.
Have a motion and a second. Roll call.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. We got April financials. Jason, you want to explain where we are?
I've got 1 and a 2 and a 3.
I got a 1 and a 3.
I got a 1 and 3.
I only have one of them, but anyway.
That's general fund, right? Okay, I got it. Yeah.
And we got some betting coming up this year's budget. True.
Okay. Okay, that's what I was going to ask. Thank you. That's the raise. The increase, yeah.
And 2.
I am too.
That's got to be moved. That's just got to move. It's in the budget. It's in the wrong.
That's 77? We're talking about. Yes, that's what
It's in the budget. 8,000 in the budget. It's 77. You just got to get the line up.
our budget.
That income from last year, the budget, and it's going out this year, so it's looking crazy, because, well, really part of the expense.
Put it.
Yeah, part of it was in last year's budget, and you're seeing some of it plant the record keeping in this year's budget. It really wasn't spent in either year's expense. Well, 4 years ago, you got reimbursed on that Build Back Better money for that. We're actually doing in the budget, in the income, we're $284,000. Like I said, we owe that money, but we got it back, so. Right. For money that we had, it was going to spend out. Do you have any questions on Michael? I have a motion to accept April 25 financials. Second.
I'll second.
Roll call.
Yes.
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 Okay, next is May financials. Jason. That grant money was in last year's budget, because the money for that part came in last year's budget, so total income last year, they're going to get expense this year, so you got to look at a couple of things right now that's going on budget, 'cause that $286,000 in the street, or no, CERT, was the same thing this, you got that money last year, and then expense it this year, so. Looks like we're 10 pages, right?
What's that franchise tax? Okay, that's good.
It's coming, because you're checking that, you're at that, you, so you're fixing to see it, that's 2,000.
Wait.
Big enough grant that was in last year, won't be in this year. Or, but in this year, but we're not going to get it, so we won't spend that much. One fact, a lot in there for this month. And they helped, well, last month, and they had a $3,000 increase in the water bill for weeks, had a big leak. Our last month at 100% faster, almost a week and a half to keep them ways out to water. Any more questions on me? Have a motion to accept May's financials.
Motion accept. I'll second.
Roll call.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
June. That will be the sidewalk project when it gets under construction. It is at, those plans have been at Highway Department for almost 4 months. I don't know when they're gonna come out. While you're on page 1, June compared to budget downward to the very bottom of the page, I put in the budget. The reason I'm saying this, I've got something y'all look at, do or not do, but that's where the money would be coming from. It's not a better line in the budget. I put the extra bond payments if we had the water and sewer project completed at $259,922.52 and $55,657.32. Those will not expense in this year's budget because we don't have projects already. But I put it in the budget because that's going to be a payment when we get the project done. That's in budget. It won't expense this year unless we've got something to talk about. That will be where the money comes from. If you want to do what I've got, we'll go over that in a minute. But that's where so you know where the money's going to come from. What we're talking about is not in the budget. I've got to show you in the budget, but that would be, you take that no payment and work on the road into the sewer line. If you want to, if you don't want to, that's fine. Rick was in town today and he just gave me the numbers. And then the real official sheet, he's the one that was a little bitter on the water sewer, on the street work we're going to do this year. And this is what it would cost to do. I'll go through those and make you prove this, but that's where the number comes from. So it's not something we'll sneak up in the budget, that's where it's coming out of. Okay. Any other questions? No, a motion to accept, 30 balance sheets.
Motion accept.
Have a second?
I'll second.
Yes. Yes.
All right. Next thing, if you look at this little handy sheet I got right here, if y'all Belworth Industrial Park, as you pull into the industrial road, we've got a section of that road, the paving on that road, all the way through, except for 15 by 100, which is what they say it needs to be fixed. Go over and look at it, it just looks like circles. And 100 foot is just, he said, that's going to soon be big potholes. He said, I don't think something's wrong with your road base underneath. He said, the easiest way to fix it is to cut out a 15 foot by 100 foot section, 6 inches deep, and asphalt it back. The rest of that road is fine. It doesn't need you to do it. It may need to be derail sealed or in a couple of years because you start getting some cracking out there. It's just, y'all seen roads that start doing those little circles along
Where's
the
that?
industrial park. This when you turn in, you can't miss it. It's bad. It's not kind of parked it, but it's all circled up. That would have to come out of the money that you put in, that's left over from the money we put in the budget to do the street paving. You got that. You got enough to do that if you want to do that. I'm not saying do this. Rick was just kind of look at these 3 areas because I didn't have that addressed at the first of the year. I could make it for a while, but if you want to fix that, that would be that. That money would have to come out of your budget, and the money we put in, 500,000 in, it's what 470. That's what the bid coming out to get the street work done this year. If you want to do that, the next 2 lines there, if you've been out to the sewer plant, the road out to the sewer plant is on all pieces. A 2-inch overlay from street to gate. is $19,500, and there's nothing left of our road system in the plan itself. It's gone. The main portion is gone. It would take $39,900. That's 180 tons, 210 a ton, and that to put the road system back in there. The law workers been doing that. Anything done to it? Chris, when did they? That was, I don't know when they chipped
Well,
it.
Chippy sealed that about the time that we got the clarifier put in, and it was after that the clarifier got it. So 708 didn't have anything done.
Now, if you want that done, that would come out of what would be your note payments. They're not going to have next year in the budget. You can do that in the budget if you want to. Remember, we talked about putting money in the budget. In case you need to do heavy maintenance, you're going to get extra money. None of the extra money, we're talking about note payment on that, and it's going to be when the project gets through, that money will not be available. That's strictly up to y'all.
What's the, why is the difference in price of ton from the first one?
You got to dig that. You got to dig 6 inches out over there on the other, haul it off. That's 6 inches, cut 6 inches down, and put 6 inches of asphalt back in.
Yeah.
We can get out water. That is
Yeah, that's not water plant, that's sewer plant. Both of those, yeah, both that water, they're sewer.
So that's the reason that's 250 and these are 210 is because he's gonna dig up.
He's got to dig that 15 foot, 100 foot, 6 inches out.
He's just laying.
He just like, yes, that's the difference.
You'll fix the road, obviously, that right? I mean, it's not plotted.
The road right now, if you go over and look at it, it's just checkered. I guess you call it checkered up, but it is solid. That's sewer, it's over like that. Inside once you get the sewer, there's nothing
all
to
they
work
did
with.
years ago, that right here, Chippy sealed. That had a lot of washing. That's really, I don't know if y'all remember being up here. It's got a lot of washing. Just struck me. So, Chippy sealed too. My personal opinion, if you don't do it all, at least do it inside the gate first, and then we go back to the rest. I'm for doing it all myself. Just get it done, get it out of the way, kill a lot of that work. But if we don't do it all, and at least do a certain part of it, that's all that washing. Let's get that real bad.
More often than
Especially at the
that,
bottom
right?
here.
Yeah.
But that money for the sewer work would be your $259,000 note payment money. So when that comes in, I've got the money budget, I told them I put it in the budget, but their note payment that we're going to have to start making when we do the projects. Right now, that money's not obligated to anything. None of those two lines, that 259 and 55,000, that's going to be our note payments on those projects.
You want just making money right now?
That money is coming in as income. Yes.
Yeah, you won't see that come out.
Wait, it's usually a year, it's 18 months after the project's complete. You start
Yeah,
paying.
it may be another year.
After that, so.
It'll be 18 months after the project's complete before you make a payment. But you don't need to spend it because that's reserve build up.
Correct.
But that money didn't go, we used that money last year, it was carried over.
40,
37, 19, yeah.
60.
Or start shooting 39 and 19, so 60, yeah.
73.
And then 13 will come out.
Yeah, if you did it on top of
13's gonna have to come, that comes out of street money. And we'll have to put some CDs if all that comes through. We knew that in the budget, y'all.
What's the first one's gonna come out of street, right?
That comes out of street, it's street.
And that's just a note, that's all. It's not even cheaper.
No.
So out of that note, it would only be. Yeah, 60.
Basically, almost your water payment. That $5 payment on that's gonna be the sewer project, the $55,000 payment is your water project, because it's got forgiveness, so much forgiveness. It's the same basically, both projects will be right at $4 million over 20 years payback, except the water project has that, 10% forgiveness. That money will be borrowed in this wicked project extension, this comes into phase. The bond company, whoever how they do that, how they do that.
I thought they told
It may be 80, whatever the number is, that's what your payment's gonna be from this calculation.
I honestly haven't looked at it.
I don't know.
But I know it's
You do both projects across money.
Well, they're coming out of
They're
different
coming out, your 60,000 out of water sewer and
70,
13 out of the street, and that would in the budget you put 500,000. And you gonna take some of my CDs to do that, but that would put you extra budget in it.
out of the street, we're gonna pull 13.75 to do that. Now, to do the sewer plant, we're gonna pull 60 out of that thing.
And then would that be doing them right? Like you're saying?
Yeah.
Yes. I didn't think anything about that industrial park costing anything. I didn't think that was understanding. You start putting asphalt 6 deep, or 6 inches deep in.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
we don't do something, you're lose.
Thought
You're
so.
the worst part of it, the bottom of it, part of your
I was with Chris on this one, so it's pretty way.
There's a correct amount of dirt that's washing down the bottom.
That's a sewer plant, yes.
When you on the scrap industrial gets, it's all.
Well, the thing about that industrial park, the reason I don't have to don't get all the eggs all out there. It's not like a normal industrial road. That's eggs one. And there's that in crates with like keep the eggs where they don't get any rust about the road there.
I make a motion for it all.
I have a motion to do the extra work on Industrial Park Road, the Crest Lane Lane, and the sewer plant. Do I have a second? Roll call.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, the next thing is just information only. That's the finish up of the street project in Tennessee. There's no expenses here. That's already an expense. That's just your final reconciliation sheet that we have to sign. Don't have to. So that's all. There wasn't any. There's no new money spent there. That project already. Well, we finished that almost a year ago now. And just now get paperwork because this has to go into everything. But that's finished. Okay, the $43,000. That let's get Jenkins first. Jenkins was 50. We got this much work done. Jenkins last month, $5,900. I present all him because he did do an individual items. We got money in the budget for him to do work, and it's just $5,900 that I'm doing equivalent on him.
What's the color? Something with
They're working on getting all of that. The sawmill lift stations, we're right in the process of getting it all rebuilt. He got it going that day. And then he got the transducer hooked up in Burner Mountain. And the two VFDs there are bought. We had to pay the VFDs, they're not installed yet.
We finally get the meter program right, all that.
Well, yes, and on the meter program, but it's got to have a radio.
That's what I meant, they didn't have.
Those radios, they come down, last week they came in with they ordered radios. The radio was out there, and that radio got hit like 2, and then they get radios. So I've got the 4 radios to get put in on meters coming. I'll get that tape. So yes, that will. The meter is reading and go get the reading, but it's not coming in.
My question approved.
I would, like, just for a note, I would like to see this a little bit more accurate. I don't call out something.
That's where it is. One of our to get that. That's just a service.
Pretty
Come in.
vague.
Yeah, it's that. They get up there. You get up there. Stuff like that. Work.
Yeah, I'm just saying, just,
Yeah, it's a service call. Both of it is. It's a $300 service call. Basically. Like Burner Mountain would pay to get all that work mounted and all those hits, and he come down and hook that up. Like one more part of that. When we get all those done, we'll have this. It's like I'm not recalibrate all
yeah,
this.
he does a great job.
That motion second. That
Second.
motion. Roll call.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Kim Carla, this is the pump y'all put in last year's budget for the, Red River. The pump is here, this is the pump, it's not installed yet. The pump finally got here.
What about the cemetery?
No, this is the river, this is the water pump of the river. This is that big pump y'all put in last year at the river, and, it's not installed yet. The pump is against the pump from Tim Carla. That's the cost of the pump motor. It's gotta be installed, so. Y'all approved this in last year's budget, but before the auditor, and expense like this, I mean, they're very detailed looking at these expenses now, so I'm making sure I get them. Voted on again, even though it was in last year's budget. This is last year's budget.
I'll get a motion. I remember.
I'll take it.
Motion, say roll call.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. No, not that. Let's just put it in. Stream team is a separate issue. If y'all are ready to get stream team down, the city will have to put some money in that. John Fowler will have to put some money in that. Whoever's up and down that river, gonna get done. If it comes up to y'all, you have to put some money in that. I'll tell y'all in wherever. But we can get appointments set with them. The work they had done, that I gave y'all that paperwork on, was almost 7 years ago now, because at the time I was mayor. Ron had died, and I got him to come down to the went down there with the grade on it, and nothing ever got done on it. So I don't know that river has changed some more since then. So we need to. But before he comes down again, he pretty much like us to. Maybe we're not doing it, so just come down and keep writing it up. You'll have to come down, the stream team has to come down right up what's going to be done, and then I'll have to go to the Corps, get all that's all approved, but that'll have to be started over. If y'all want me to proceed with that, I will.
Is this something similar to what you see off to the north of the bridge when you get over there?
Yeah, they did those first, part of that,
Yeah.
remember, with Kirk.
Okay.
I think they did pictures to come over, Chad put it on,
Yeah.
and whatever you got to do all the way through.
But no, we don't need their home.
No, that's just a pull pump out, put on, it's actually on a well, it's in a concrete well, that's nothing there on that. They won't touch anything on that. Pull pump out of the well, or the concrete well, put it back in, very close to the end of that pump station. Okay? I talked to TJ, he's been feeling better, he's supposed to get down here and get my trailer, he got the one in Texas clarified back online this week, and got National Star Fires back online this week. So he's about to get a big budget, got that meeting back on us on low price, he keeps promising, so hopefully. Okay, Brooks Smith.
He's in violation of ordinance.
This is on Third Street.
Yes, I am. Storage container.
What are we talking
Well, my question is about our city ordinance with the land yards. So,
Yeah.
don't we have one on that?
I don't know what we're talking about.
This is a zoning issue.
That's a city.
Land city.
So the committee, zoning committee, going to look at it, bring it back to us.
Okay.
There's none of us in there.
So have you, I guess you get in touch with them, tell them to go see something. We need to tell them to get in touch with them.
No, we'll look at it. We'll go check it out, see what we got. But you run into, it looks like this, you run into a little bit of a common gray area on, when something's similar, you're talking about setbacks, because technically it's between temporary and permanent. On some of your talking about a container box, is that right? Okay. Your container box is a temporary, is what now? Yeah. Sounds like they clean through there. Go forward and get it cleaned up. And it sounds like neighbors just want to help clean it on, keep those from being nice.
Okay. Any of you guys have anything else tonight?
Looks like they're back on the bridge.
Yeah, Billy, I've got a complaint for you. We spent all that money down there on the bridge. The rest area you cleaned, there's a little blue building about that. BT would have never done nothing like that. We would have had a man-made restroom or a transgender or something.
No comment.
I forgot.
I wish we had bathrooms at the Trestle Park. We went up here, it's not floodplain cities. And if I can't get on to the cemetery or anything, you feel like I would love to work on it.
Maybe not that
Have
one, but
bathrooms, but it's going to have to
Yeah,
have
that's
them.
yeah, and then you got to tattoo one up. That's another.
Yeah.
Bit about city park. Be nice though.
If y'all have not been over to the John Benjamin Park and looked at the playground, we got a very nice playground over there that is all correct, no, the entire thing, got my paperwork signed on that. I don't think that's going to be fine. But we're waiting on my paperwork on that.
Every time I've been up there, it's, these are all laid. It looks good.
We're blowing that up. I got hired, I'll be done by Parks and Morning. Curtis does most mornings, we got him
The only thing I would
left.
like to see go back in up there is I hope people tear it up as fast as we can. Let's go back up and put control back over back in, back down, back in, so yeah. Yeah, no,
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 good,
and I don't have a problem with it back up, but I mean, it looks a lot better. Have a whole center wall and all this other stuff. That's the only thing I have to but other than that, it looks great. So far, doing good. Fairly work.
All right, anything else? That motion adjourned.
Okay, motion.
Second. Roll call.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes.